All right. I want to talk about some interesting experiences I've had with visualization and also just expansion of consciousness. And I'd like to just see what other people think about this as well. But lately, I've been having experiences where, say, I'm noticing vibrations more. I'm noticing other people's vibrations, and then by say I'm watching a YouTube video, I can look into the other person in the YouTube video and I can feel uh, what their surroundings feel like, what they feel like on the inside, all of their blockages, and all of their unblockages, and that pulls me to specific people, obviously. But I can also visualize the entire scenario of where they are and see like in a 360-degree view in my head, like their camera setup and like their room and like all of this other stuff. And I think it's very very interesting because like I'll have these very hardcore visualizations where I'm able to just feel into like everything that's going on in a specific thing. And like in music, right? It seems like through music I can see, it seems like I can tap into people's feelings, right? So like by listening to what they feel is their greatest composition, or composition, uh, whatever, like their greatest composition. My bad. Like I can almost tap into what their greatest memories of feelings are. So not their memory particularly, but like the feeling that they got from it. So like I'll be listening to a song and then all of a sudden my heart will open and I'll just like start pouring tears and like I'll just feel so elated, and there's something telling me that like this is like the best feeling that they ever had, and like it's being given to you through listening to this and just being open enough to be able to feel these feelings. And obviously it's very possible that it's all manufactured by my own feelings, and these are feelings that I just am starting to have, just because of the fact that I'm open to it. But it seems that it's happening more and more and more and more, and it's actually really really exciting. And I'm wondering, just like how many people this is happening for, and been figuring new ways to be able to show other people how to start to tap into these feelings, because it seems also that um, through all this different stuff, like this stuff is very easily tappable. Like you can use your mind, and you can really easily just like pull out these feelings, and then start to just replace all of your negative emotions and thoughts and patterns with all these positive emotions and feelings and thoughts and patterns. So like replacing, like it starts with replacing your negative thoughts, becoming aware of your negative thoughts when you have them, and then replacing them with positive thoughts. But also, you can just sit there and then you can recall a thought or a feeling, and if you're balanced and you don't have any blockages, then you can legitimately pull that feeling to you and feel it. And it goes to anything. It goes to euphoric ecstasy experiences, like say that you've ever had an experience on a drug, right, and it brought you an experience of euphoria. Since that's in your memory banks now, you can literally tap into that feeling at any time, not using any substances, and pull that feeling to you and feel it for as long as you're able to focus on that. And it's incredible. Obviously, it's not going to be something like, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming that like I can't do anything other than feel this feeling. But it's like a controlled experience, So like you can basically you can do it as long as you can focus on it, and you can do this with basically any feeling, and it's insane. Literally, like it's changed the way that I've looked at healing, because like literally now I can just go and then weep tears of joy, and it feels as though I've healed my whole system. And I can do this every day just from a feeling of gratitude and from just looking around at everything and tapping into these existential joys and these blissful feelings. And very soon I'm gonna be writing out a list and like just making a few videos, and I'll probably start to do stuff where I can edit stuff and just maybe talk in the background and post up pictures and stuff like that, because I'd like to show like how to do this very like step by step, and what I've used to be able to unlock my feelings centers, and how it was so huge of a shift to go from thinking everything negatively to thinking everything positively. But once you do, it's so incredible, and you start to learn so quickly, and you start to pick up things and just like see the world so differently that you'll never want to look at the world any differently, and then you like always want to be in a positive mood. And at this point, it takes a lot of external catalyst in order to be able to pull a negative feeling out of me, because I've become so used to being in myself and so confident in my own being that I can do, like, I can hold on to that feeling no matter what external thing happens. And obviously there are some external circumstances that I still am working on, but I literally am capable of becoming aware of it immediately whenever I start to feel any negative feelings, and then within 1 second to 5 minutes, depending on how intense it is, I can just dissolve it and then move into a feeling of gratitude, and then start feeling this extreme existential joy. And it's just incredible. It literally is so amazing. Like, it's just like, wow, like I don't even know how I didn't know this was possible. And like, the more you open your mind up to the more possibilities of feelings and thoughts and like different things that can happen, and the more you believe that anything is possible and that the universe can provide to you, the more that will be given to you. And the more like, so the more you open your mind to being able to believe these thoughts that come through, that are just like, they make your soul just like open up, and you just feel so good, like these things like the realizations of just how beautiful everything is, and how we're so lucky just to be here. Not lucky, but like we're just so, oh, it's such an amazing thing just to be alive in the first place. And like how to think about how you can go from being just this point of awareness to expanding everything out and having such polarity and such amazing just events, and just it's such a spectacular sight, like it's just there's so much to be grateful for. And the more that you start to tap into these feelings, the more you're going to be able to legitimately control the feelings that you have, and to be able to really only start to feel positive feelings, and to really start to give yourself time to feel these really euphoric existential joy feelings of bliss. And it's also about convincing yourself that it's okay to feel these feelings, and reprogramming your mind to believe that it's, no matter what's going on in your external world, it's still okay to feel completely whole, complete, and happy in your own self. Um, yeah, so this is just a really, really short thing as well, and I'd love to just go much more deeply into talking about how to pull these feelings out, and like all these different things and how they feel, and just really going into healing in general, and just like uh, helping to open up as many people's systems as possible, and heal as much as I possibly can, just by being a presence of love and trying to send as much love as I possibly can through the screen. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and I really, really appreciate any kind of comments or anything like that, just letting me know any kind of things that I can do to change and improve anything, and any kind of like advice about what you think needs to be just anything that needs to be improved. And thank you so much. Like you're the world is a beautiful place, and I really hope that more people are able to tap into this beauty, because there's so much to see, and there's so much to feel, and there's so much love everywhere around. All it's just it's so amazing. It's such a miracle to be alive. So thank you, everybody, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day.